I'll start by saying this, man. I'm really proud of this team. Proud of the way our seniors led this program. 3 straight bowl wins, back-to-back 8-win seasons. You know, it's not easy to do here. And the seniors and some of the guys up here on this stage have played such a vital role in putting this thing together. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears from our players, coaches, and staff throughout the finish of this season. Navigating the crazy 2-week period of transfer portal, NIL, all that stuff, man, to be able to sit here as a 3 straight seasons of finishing with wins at the end of the season is a testament to these kids. And I love the contributions we got from some of the young players today. I love the way that the veteran players led us and finished the job, which you see very rarely in college football these days. And you know, obviously, they found a way to get the job done. So with that, I'll open up the questions.
Mike, what did you see out of Billy today and the way he kind of stepped up this?
You know what, this system, man, the quarterback really, and he'll tell you, you know, all they got to do is execute the stuff. It has answers. It's built for what his skill set and Cam's skill set, and you know, obviously signing MJ, it's a great problem to have. And you know, I can't tell you, playing in bowl games like this allows us, and we've taken the approach that this is how we get better as a program, by utilizing these practices up to the bowl game and then finishing the right way. And I'm really happy with the way the quarterbacks perform, both of those guys. Now, there were some great learning moments, and you know, being able to use technology is kind of a gift and curse, because I saw the underthrow Billy had earlier in the game, saw the decision he made right before the half in 2 minutes, and it was a lot of great teaching and learning throughout the course of this game. And I saw some of our young guys, including our quarterbacks, grow up today.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mike, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You talked before about this game being a movie trailer for the 2024 season. You executed in all 3 phases of the game, played well on every phase. What type of movie did you see out there, in your view?
You know, I think we got a bright future, and I've said that around here. And you know, the best for this program is still ahead for us. And I think, you know, seeing little number 25 out there competing for the deep ball, seeing Perry Fisher making plays in the slot, playing a little slot corner, seeing, you know, 43 out there. I mean, some of these guys on the defensive side of the ball that kind of introduced themselves, you know, 2 young tight ends, both scoring touchdowns in the red area. I mean, to me, I think it shows that we've recruited well and we've developed the players behind. But obviously still got a lot of room to grow, and I expect, based on this movie trailer, that if we can learn how to play from in front, if we can learn to play with more discipline, you know, the difference between being an 8-win team and a 10 and 11-win team is playing smart. And to me, that's what we've got to do a better job. And I saw us take some steps today. We got a little chirpy, some of the stuff at the end of the plays where we got to still grow up. I saw us take a few steps forward in that aspect.
Great. Billy, to be named MVP in your second collegiate start, you know, can you just kind of assess your performance?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't think I played very well, but I appreciate Music City Bowl thinking, you know, I was the MVP of this game. Yeah, you know, I just tried to go out there and do my job to the best of my ability. Obviously, was very grateful for the opportunity, and you know, I think the biggest thing from my mind going into this game, I put a lot of pressure on myself, but I just wanted to win for these older guys. You know, being not a younger guy, but someone that's got more years of eligibility. I think that was just the main thing in mind for me. So I'm just, you know, I think we left a lot of meat on the bone, and there's a lot to improve from, but I'm not going to take away from that. I'm going to enjoy this one, and you know, I'm really happy we were able to get the win.
Billy, how much confidence did those first 2 touchdown drives kind of give you for the rest of the game?
Yeah, they honestly went by very fast. You know, they gave me the openers yesterday. Coach Gaddis gave it to us, and obviously we sat down, and I knew, you know, in those first 15-ish plays we were going to be really aggressive. So I immediately went, you know, started listening to like my meditation music to try to calm myself down for the next 24 hours.
This generation, meditation is
whatever you got to do to win. But yeah, no, I just, you know, I think it was good. I think, you know, we did a good job preparing the past 3 weeks, especially the last like week and a half, getting, you know, diving into Auburn and what they did. So I think we came out, you know, executed it to a T. I think I kind of, you know, some of those deeper shots, the first play of the game to Caden Prather, I got a strong enough arm. I just got to let those things rip. So, like I said, we left some meat on the bone, but those first 2 drives, I think, you know, the defense playing the way they were in the first half, we were able to, you know, get some early momentum and carry that on to, you know, the rest of the game.
Coach, what did both Billy and Cam do today to kind of assert themselves in this quarterback competition you say you have now? And you know, does your thoughts or opinions or anything change about them after
Well,
into that?
Yeah, I thought first of all that there's just so much good teaching in there, man. That 2-minute drive before the half, like, I know for you guys, you don't get it, but to be able to, you know, execute and then him understand, you know, we had 36 seconds, we called the timeout. It's like, hey, you can take a shot down the field, but if it's not there, throw it out of bounds. Just the learning piece of that is what really excites me. And, you know, that's when I say that being able to practice and play in a game like this is just so instrumental in us being able to continue to develop, because you can't get this type of experience, and that's why I always say it's a precursor to next year while also trying to finish up this season.
And second half, just a little bit slower offensively. Was that just a factor of you being up so much, wanting to shoot clock?
Yeah, we got to protect our players. You know, we wanted to obviously, I talked to Josh about just slowing down the tempo, maybe taking the air off the ball a little bit, but we still did enough of our offense to continue to evaluate the quarterback stuff. And I mean, so it's a balance between let's use some clock, because our defense were playing a few snaps with the turnovers they created, but it was good work for us to be able to execute our offense and give, you know, both Billy and Cam some opportunities to learn and get game experience, man. You improve by failing more than you do by winning. And there was some, we fail on, you know, we pass and fail on every play, and I think we learned some things when we didn't execute the way we needed to.
Glenn, can you just kind of walk me through that pick six and just the defense's performance as a whole today?
Overall, I say we just played.
Y'all think he looks cool with the glasses? He asked me could he do it. Normally we won't wear glasses, but this is the new NIL lock. Hopefully Ray-Ban, that part of Ray-Ban, you gotta get Ray-Ban to give Glen the deal.
But now overall, I would say our defense was playing fast and physical. We just want to come out there and win and impose our will. And I would say with the play, I was just doing my job. I just told myself before the day, just don't try to do anything extra, just do my job and plays make itself. And then it happened. And then it's ran for my life.
They got us a penalty.
I guess it could be either Billy and Glen. I guess everything kind of started fast. I know Mike Locksley was talking about all season that you guys like to start fast, but did you guys feel like you were starting like faster this game than some of the other games you guys had?
I mean, I would just say for me personally, I would think we started faster, but it's a lot different when you're playing. You know, those 2 drives for me, normally sitting on the sideline, those 2 drives for me like went by like that. So, you know, like I said, we always want to start fast and finish strong. Yeah, they definitely went by quicker, I would say, today. Honestly, I'm trying to remember what we even ran. So,
We had pressure post first play.
I missed it.
Glenn, some of the younger DBs that stepped up today, you know, Scruggs, Whitaker, Fisher, those guys, just what did you see from them playing next year?
I seen a lot, actually. I just seen that they wanted to play. Like, they coming into the meetings, all of that walkthroughs, they seemed more locked in than usual, honestly. So it seemed like they're ready to step up and take the next step, which they did.
Billy, I'll ask you first, and then Coach Locks about the, you know, the helmet communication.
Yeah.
Did it seem any more? I can tell this reaction. Did it seem any more distracting than normal? Was it a benefit? Was it a negative?
I think overall during the plays, like, it was good to hear. To be honest, like when we were in pregame warmups, I think maybe one of our equipment managers or maybe coach, someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, have you heard me on the radio?" I'm like, "No, I haven't heard a thing." So, you know, that obviously caused its own little issue that we got situated early. But I think overall it was good. You know, on one of my runs down there at the goal line, on I think the first or second drive, you know, Coach Gaddis is up there like, and a lot of the times, most of the times, I think I'm thinking the same thing he's saying, but he was like, you know, they were in like a you know, a stick coverage, kind of like a zero look, and he was like, pull it, and he just confirmed, you know, what I was thinking, and then we were able to make it go. So I think, you know, I think it was definitely a benefit. I will say it definitely felt cool, you know, hearing, having like getting to put my head, you know, ears over the.
Were you able to hear him all the way up to the snap?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, take, you know, good and bad with that, I guess, but yeah, it was good. It was, you know, just another tool piece of the game. The game's evolving, so we got to evolve with it. But yeah, it was cool to use, and I think it helped out.
And Mike, your perspective?
I would agree with Billy. You know, sometimes it's too much information. You know, the bad part for me was I was able to see like a holding call. I want to take it on the field and show the referee, like, bro, you missed this call. Like, what are we doing? And so, but no, it was great to have that technology, and you know, it takes some getting used to, which is why we wanted to experiment with it. I think it's the way we are as a developmental program. It's such a cool tool to be able to immediately reinforce so that they can see it. And now also, when you guys ask me stuff at the end of the game, I can't say, well, I got to wait to see the film, because in between series, and that's the hard part for me as the head coach of game management, and then here I am looking at these plays. it's a balance that I have to have and make sure that we're not giving the quarterback or the safety or the center who wore it today too much information that it causes paralysis by analysis.
Mike, I know over the past few months we talked about the player-led culture and kind of where it is, and that's been set by the graduating class. Now you look at guys with like Jay Sean, Leah, and Keem, and just now you have 3 straight bowl wins, something that hasn't been done in history. Just looking back at what's been done, and just reflecting, what do you say about just the mark that those guys left in the program, where you're headed right now?
It's always, these guys are trailblazers. When I talk about the senior group of guys that have played a part, they're trailblazers, because imagine coming in and selling the vision that we sold at the time I came in and where the program was. And for kids to believe in a vision, it's just unheard of nowadays. This is a show me first society that we're in, and we were selling a vision. We were selling what it would look like 4 years, 5 years in our program. And this group took the vision and played a major role in making it come to fruition. And that's why, like I said, the last 3-4 groups of seniors that have come through this program, all of the different coaches that have been a part of our program, whether they're here now or gone, even players that just entered the portal, they all played a role in helping us establish, to put Maryland football back to where people give it the respect that I think it's always deserved.
Okay. Here.
They ain't gonna be able to remember all that.
I'm ready with the point. Yes.
See? There you go, bro. Too much information.
Coach, can you talk about his tight ends today, having Preston and Glen both catch touchdowns, and you talked about the development of that position as well as one that you're kind of building for the future, just what you saw in the encouragement from that position.
That tight end position, the tight end room is a talented room. It just was really, really young this year. And I think the 2 young guys you watched today, Dylan and Preston, you saw a precursor of what I think their future can be here, because they're both big, they're 245, 50-pound guys. They have the ability to block the C area. They have the ability to run. We've recruited that position, and it's been a vital position in our offense. So to have those 2 young guys, and you throw in Samansky, who came in the short yardage situations that we've had all year, I like where we are at the tight end position. I like the way that the position is being developed, and I think they both took a step forward today.
Coach, winning 3 straight bowl games for the first time in program history, what does that mean kind of for you as the head coach? And then when you took over in 2019, kind of how do you see this fitting into what you envisioned for the program?
As I said before, the head coach gets a lot of credit, man, but there have been a lot of people that have played a major role in being able to create the history that's been created. 3 straight bowl wins, it's a big deal. And, it's watching us in the locker room after winning the game today, I didn't feel like that same energy, and I hope that these guys understand, man, winning is hard to do in this day and age. And, these guys up here with me and the seniors in that locker room all have earned everything that we've got, because nobody gives Maryland nothing, man. We don't get anything. I know it's a double negative, so go ahead and get me on that, kid. They don't give us nothing. They don't give us anything. But, our team embraces that. We like that you don't give us that. We got to go take it, and that's the Maryland way. That's what it's all about.
Before we have this last question, just to let you guys know in advance that we're about to bring in 2 new players, wide receiver Jashawn Jones and linebacker Ruben Hippolyte. So after this question, we'll be bringing in 2 new players.
Billy, both you and Cam weren't afraid to take some deep shots right away. Was that part of the game plan to be aggressive early? And if so, how did that help you kind of get rid of any pregame jitters and kind of ease in?
Yeah, Coach Gaddis, when I think we've had great preparation. We've obviously, I think we both made good strides over the last 2 weeks, getting more reps with the ones and getting our time down with those guys. And then when we got the openers yesterday, Coach Gaddis, I think he said in front of the whole offense, he was like, I got, tremendous confidence in the both of you two, and the openers, reflected that. I don't know, the openers we never run all 15 back to back because of certain, in-game scenarios, but probably in the first 15 plays, we had probably 12 pass plays, and 5, 6 of them were downfield shots. So, the confidence that he instilled in us, and that, I think we both did a good job of preparing the right way, that, gave us that confidence to come in here and let it rip. And, Cam had that really good deep ball on the post. I think, he maybe missed 1 or 2. I don't know if I had connected on any of the deep ones, but I think, we definitely had that both, as Coach Locks would say, gunslinger mentality to just come in here, if we like the structure of the defense, to take a shot.
Billy and Glenn, thank you both very much.